in your perch in Paris, how have you been looking at the dynamics given what we're seeing in the US with the election outcome, what that could mean for some of these European countries? And then, of course, you've got China in the mix as well with regards to what we saw with regards to the sort of geopolitical dynamic shift under Trump 1.0. Now we're entering a very different Trump 2.0 with regards to some of the tariffs, etc., and sort of trade and supply chain relationships.
I'd say Mr. Trump had a clear agenda, let's say 8 years ago during his campaign in 2016, and it sticks to some of his former opinion, not on the Bitcoin, for example, but on the German car making industry. He's still on the very same agenda, and we feel it will be hard for this industry in the coming years. And this is not only the only threat they are facing, they are also facing, I would say, fiercer competition from Chinese car makers, and this time it's for real. And they are also facing some, let's say, tarnished brand image across the West. So this is a point. But, you know, we don't focus that much on Mr. Trump now. What came as a surprise to us is rather Mr. Musk. He announced that he would slash the US federal budget by $2,000 billion, which might change a lot of things. So, as you have seen, rates are skyrocketing. Yeah. This is a Trump trade. Now they start to, well, markets are hesitating a little bit more, and they are right to hesitate because Mr. Musk, if he does what he says he will do, if he says, or if he does what he has done at Twitter, for example, then the consequences for the US debt market might be exactly the opposite of what the market is expecting. Not this year, but maybe playing in the second half of 2025. So we are very cautious on that part of the markets because the US economy is doing well, but maybe the way the US federal state is spending money will change a little bit. And we tend to think Mr. Musk seems serious about his willingness to achieve those results. Even if he were to do only half the cuts he's promising, that will have an impact on the trajectory of the US debt load, by the way.